Have you ever wondered why, in a world dominated by alphabets, the Chinese still use characters? Those intricate, beautiful symbols that seem impossibly complex to outsiders? Why didn't China switch to letters like so many other countries did? The answer lies in thousands of years of culture, practicality, and a deep connection between language and identity. First, let's clear something up. Chinese characters aren't random drawings. Each one carries meaning. Some represent whole words, others are made of parts that hint at pronunciation or meaning. There are over 50,000 characters in existence, but don't worry, most modern Chinese speakers only need about 3,000 to 4,000 for everyday use. Now, why not just replace all that with an alphabet? After all, other countries have done it. Vietnam, for example, used Chinese characters for centuries, but eventually switched to a Latin-based system. So why didn't China? The first reason is historical continuity. Chinese characters have been in use for over 3,000 years. They've unified a civilization that speaks hundreds of dialects, many of which sound completely different, but can all be written with the same characters. A Cantonese speaker and a Mandarin speaker might not understand each other when talking, but when reading, they're on the same page. Literally. If China switched to an alphabet, which dialect would the letters represent? Mandarin, Shanghainese, Hokkien? Choosing one would leave others behind and potentially divide the nation. Chinese characters, on the other hand, are neutral. They belong to no single region. They hold the country together. Second, characters are packed with cultural meaning. Each one carries history, philosophy, and even a visual sense of poetry. Take the character for home, Jia. It's made of a roof over a pig, reflecting ancient times when keeping a pig under one's roof symbolized stability and prosperity. These visual roots connect modern Chinese people with their ancestors in a way an alphabet simply can't. But don't think Chinese has stayed stuck in the past. In fact, it's evolved dramatically. In the 1950s, the government introduced simplified Chinese to increase literacy, reducing the number of strokes in many complex characters. And for typing, Chinese people use a system called pinyin, which is based on the Latin alphabet. You type the pinyin and a list of matching characters pops up. It's fast, smart, and widely used. So yes, Chinese people do use letters, just not for writing by hand. They use them to input characters on phones and computers. This hybrid approach blends the old with the new, preserving tradition while embracing technology. At the end of the day, Chinese characters are more than just a writing system. They're a living archive of a civilization that values continuity, harmony, and depth. To drop them would be to lose a huge part of what makes Chinese culture so rich, unique, and enduring. If you found this fascinating, don't just stop here. Hit that subscribe button, share this with someone who loves language and culture, and join us as we uncover more hidden stories from around the world. See you in the next video.